it was always shown to be so positive. And not to say that I was looking for the negative, I was just looking for somebody to keep it real. Hello, hello. Welcome to my VA Diaries, where I share my journey as a virtual assistant, understanding and going through entrepreneurship, and a little positivity along the way. I'm Marissa. I'm a virtual assistant. I have been for about 3 years now. And as I transitioned from corporate America to entrepreneurship, it was kind of rough. And I'm like, it's been a while that I've been wanting to make a channel for people who are like me, people who have experienced a similar thing of wanting to become a business owner or wanting to dabble with entrepreneurship, no matter how long you've been having it on your heart, on your mind, but wanting to have someone to do it with. During the time when I was transitioning from corporate America to entrepreneurship, I was really excited about it. But as I went on the journey, I quickly realized that there wasn't a lot of people who was going through a similar journey. And if they were going through that similar journey, it was rainbows and ice cream. Like it was always shown to be so positive. And not to say that I was looking for the negative, I was just looking for somebody to keep it real. I was looking for somebody who was similarly going into their own business or as a virtual assistant in particular and showing kind of like the highs and lows, showing that like this ish gets tough sometimes, but you can persevere, you can push through, and it won't always be peaches and cream, but it's the real deal. And so for so long, I longed for that until it hit me like, well, if you long for that, that means that you should probably share your story so that you can create what was missing that you wanted to be created during your time. So this is what this is. This is what my VA diary is. It's a memoir, if you will. It's a journal of where I've come from, where I'm going, and how things are going to pan out. So, this channel has been on my heart for a little minute. I think I mentioned that. It's been on my heart for a minute, but when I tell you, just like entrepreneurship, scared to make it, scared to do it, I was scared to do it. I am one of those people, I don't like people in my business. I don't like sharing too much of my business. I like to be pretty private behind the scenes. However, I kept longing for similarity and I guess you could say like companionship um, through this 3 year journey. So what I was doing the whole time, so I was scared to make this channel, right? It's 2025. I think I made this channel January 1st. It's 2025. For the past 3 years, I've been just recording myself as if I was, as if I already had a channel. I've been recording myself going through the motions and everything, recording myself in the car, working a job that I did not want to work, working a job that I felt disconnected to, feeling a pull to be at home for my kids, which is a big thing because I didn't know that my decision or guidance to being a business owner was actually going to benefit my children so much later down the line. But recording myself in the car doing that, recording myself when I got my first client, recording myself when that first client fired me. Like I kept recording all this content, but was too afraid to post it. But I had the nerve to talk to someone because I was talking to myself, talk to someone and share a heart to heart. So that's the ultimate reason why I'm doing this. I know it seems a little weird. I'm a little all over the place as of right now, but that's because it's so new and I'm nervous. I'm really nervous doing this. But that's part of the transparency that I was looking for. And that's part of the transparency that I want to share to other people. I was working a corporate job and I really liked the job, love the people, love what I was doing, but it got to be a little bit tedious and strenuous for me as I was on the verge of starting a family, right? And it was very interesting because I kept feeling this like uneasiness and this pull to start a new chapter. But again, I was scared and I'm like, I don't know. But listen, let me tell you something. The way in which the Most High works for me, I will constantly keep feeling like uneasy in the pits of my stomach. Like it was just a constant pull. So I was like, all right, you know what? Time for a new chapter. found a new chapter, went to a different corporate job, was excited about it. It was closer to home. I was able to be with my little one, well, get home faster because it wasn't so far away. And as I got to work in that job, another thing started to come to mind again. It was the thought of, I wonder if I could be doing this by myself or on my own, if you will. I had that thought in my previous job, and then I really had that thought at the current job that I was at. I kept thinking, like, I could do this at home. Like, I can do this on my own and still be able to be there for my little one. However, although I had those thoughts and I felt very strongly about those thoughts, like I knew what to do, I knew how to handle things, stuff like that, imposter syndrome set in. And when I tell you it set in, it had me down a rabbit hole. Like I doubted myself so much. So for like 2 years. So I doubted myself. And then the vid happened. Once the vid happened, I was pregnant with my daughter, and you wouldn't believe how I was like pushed into entrepreneurship. And I was like, okay, by that time, I'm super confident. I can do it. Let's go. Started off strong. Um, Left the corporate job, started doing my entrepreneurship. I had got a client. They had a decent package. I kind of got like another client, and it was like really working out for me. The first year of business was, I would say, creme de la creme. It was actually pretty cool, and I was in bliss. I felt really good about it. But also in the first year of business, I started to record myself, and I started to see like, ooh, entrepreneurship is a little tricky. Like it's a little it's a little much. And then from there, I started to record myself every so often, and it was kind of like check-ins with myself, right? Because I wanted to see another person do what I was doing. I didn't see that, so I just started checking in with myself. And so the content of the check-in is pretty much what this channel will be about. I plan on sharing content about encouragement. I plan on sharing video diary entries, some experiences, maybe even some tutorials. I don't have it all figured out, but I have it figured out to the point where this is important, and I want to make sure that it's also a safe space for business owners, for moms that are business owners, for people that feel alone in business and also feel a little doubtful. Because no matter what good quotes you see, no matter the success that you see on social media about being a business owner or entrepreneur, it's hard and it's real, but it's a journey that's yours, and it's a journey that should be encouraged. So if you are a virtual assistant, a business owner, and you're looking to share your journey or see how I have my journey, you're looking for relatability, I'd love for you to like and subscribe to this channel. I don't have a schedule when I'm putting out videos. However, I do have some stuff in store. I can't wait to share those things with you. So until next time, I will see you later. Have a good one.